Why my feet sticky, Mommy?
Come here, good luck. Good morning. Welcome to the International Kids Plate Spice School. We are live. I have no idea how this is going to go. Really well so far, as you can tell. Let go of Reef, baby. Today we're going to talk about cloves. You want to talk about cloves?
Clovers?
Cloves.
Oh.
I picked cloves because, one, we found out this week that my husband hates cloves. No, let go of Reef. It's okay. Let him play. It's okay. Let him play. He hates cloves, so we're going to have to cut back our clove use in our house.
Clovers!
Yeah, I love cloves, and I use them a lot. But every time, even if I have just one clove in there, then he won't use them. It's okay. It's okay. So I picked it for April because I don't know if you can see them, but the word cloves comes from the word nail because they look like nails. And we are Catholic, and I thought, what a fun thing to do for a Good Friday, somehow to incorporate nails into cooking or use in some way. You know, it's tough being one, isn't it? It is, especially when things get taken from you. Noel, can you find Reese the toy?
Okay.
So, we've got our nails that are cloves. Let's talk about them. They're actually a dried flower bud. They come from a plant. They wait till they're fully grown, until they're about to bud, and then they pull them by hand. They lay them all out, and they allow them to dry.
What is his name?
I don't know, baby.
Chase? Rebel. His name's Rebel. Rebel.
So, they come from the evergreen plant. Noel. They come from the evergreen plant. What else is in the evergreen plant would be eucalyptus and tea tree oil. These trees can get up to 60 feet tall. They're huge. These are huge trees. They take a couple years to get going. I think they take 6 years before they start making these pretty flowers. But then they can flower for 50 years. So they're a good investment once you get them going. So they pull the buds, they let them dry in the sun. History. Cloves used to be very expensive. They are from the Moluccas Islands, which are in Indonesia, and they're also called the Spice Islands because of their link to the start of cloves. Magellan, when he went around the world on his big adventure, he came back with like one ship and 18 men, and he started with like a zillion ships and 250 men, but they still considered it to be successful because he came back with 50 pounds of cloves and nutmeg. So the spices that he brought back, the money made it worth it. They lost everything, but they still were like, all right, it was a success. Also in the Han Dynasty in China, if you were going to talk to the emperor, you had to put cloves in your mouth to make you have fresh breath when you talk to him. They are strong, fruity, earthy, bitter. So if you can smell them, I love the smell of them. It's like sweet, but not peppery, earthy. They're like a warming spice, so they're good for me, it reminds me of fall and winter, and when you're cooking and you're putting them maybe in your tea or you're making cookies with them. To me, cloves remind me of when it gets a little bit chillier. Not that it gets chilly here in Florida. So in Europe and Asia, let me repeat that. In Europe and America, they use them more for sweeter dishes, like I was saying, putting them in cookies or baking with them, putting them in their coffee or tea. In Asia and Africa, they use them more in savory dishes. The main spice blends that they use them in, Chinese 5-spice, Bear, which we made with Kaylee Kukla and her kids, Play with Purpose, when we did Ethiopia. So definitely check that out on Instagram, our Ethiopia post. Graham and Marcella, and the Quatre spices. So what are the health benefits? There's actually a lot of health benefits from cloves. We'll put that in a minute, okay? Or you can do it and see what it looks like. It has eugenol, which is a compound that can cause numbing. So you can kind of pierce it with your finger, put the oil on your toothache, and it will cause numbing of that pain. It's a mild antihistamine, so they use it for digestive issues or respiratory issues. The thing is just because it's natural doesn't mean it's safe. So you need to make sure you're doing all of your research before you start using cloves for medicinal resources. It can be a skin irritant and it can be toxic, definitely, at very even small levels. So how can you use it this week? You can add it to your coffee or tea. It's okay, Noelle. It's okay. You're going to be okay. What I was thinking is to get carrots, red onions, apples, and then put them all out in a pan with some cloves and some cinnamon and some oil and bake them. I think that would be delicious. You can make bear spice like we're going to do and just put it over some chicken thighs with some oil or some butter and put it in the oven. That's amazing. So we're going to make actually a bear spice right now. Noelle, do you want to come help me? Do you want to come go get that white basket that's up there? No, will you go get me that white basket? It's okay, don't worry about Mango. Go get me that white basket. You want to help too? You smell these? Smell. Hi, Mango. No, bring me the whole basket. Just bring me the whole white basket. Don't spill it, okay? Keep it nice and even. What you think? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's what I was thinking was probably going to happen.
Sorry.
That's okay, let me get them.
Sorry, I was not breaking them.
Okay.
Break it slowly.
Reef, you've broken 2 of those so far, so let's go ahead and, okay, no.
I want to help you too.
Okay, do you want to add all the spices to the mortar and pestle?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we're going to add in there. Go ahead and take them from the bucket. Put it here. Okay. Go ahead and add them all in. So what we're adding here today is, Reef's going to help you.
No, he's going to eat them.
1 teaspoon of coriander. Oh, thanks, Reef. 1 teaspoon of cumin.
No, these are not going to help me.
Reef, come here. Come here. Come sit with mommy. So, let's go over this. 1 teaspoon of coriander, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of ginger, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of turmeric. I increased the allspice from the recipe from 1/4 of a teaspoon to 1/2. And we're gonna add 3 whole cloves and a tablespoon of smoked paprika. I took out the cumin and the cinnamon because I didn't have it. Well, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Keep going. You're doing great. Here, Reef. You take the empty one. Oh, thank you, Reef. Thank you for helping. Oh, good job. Keep going. There you go. Some salt.
You don't need to help me.
Okay, I'm not helping. You got it.
You put it right there.
Okay. Come here, little dude. Here, you want this book?
We're making a tower.
Yeah, we are making a tower. Okay, get everything? So let's see what it looks like. It's really pretty with the colors.
And I want to see too.
See? Smell it. Okay, you want to come sit in the middle and grind it up?
Yeah, I want to spit. But I can't hold it.
Come sit right here. Come sit right where Reef's at. Beep, beep, beep. Sit. Go ahead and have a seat. Okay, grind this on up, and I'm going to get some to put it in. Wait, you do that.
No, Reese. You can have it. No.
It's okay, keep going. He's your sous chef. Okay, Reef.
Why are you getting me that?
Because, there's nothing better than faster. Faster, 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 faster. Good girl. Okay.
Done.
Looks done to me. Pour it in here.
A little bit. A lot?
Yeah.
Me.
You want to smell it, Reef?
Me
Let's
too,
smell.
me
Smell.
too, me too, me too, me too.
Yeah, here, smell. What you think? It smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like smoky, but kind of sweet a
Can I
little
hold
bit.
it?
Yeah.
Can I hold it?
You hold it for me. Okay, you come sit on my lap.
And I want to smell it.
Okay, so I wanted to go over the references I was using today. I used Herbs and Spices, the Cook's Reference, Spices and Herbs, the Encyclopedia of Spices and Herbs, and the New Healing Herbs, along with a couple websites that I also had added. So check us out on Instagram at International Kids Plate. Check out our YouTube channel, same name, International Kids Plate. We have a Facebook page for the planning of all of our weeknight dinners at the same name. And this, of course, is on our, just don't spill, I didn't want you to spill. Is on our business page. We're still working on the website, internationalkidsplate.com, but we'd love to have you reach out to us and tell us what you are cooking and use cloves somehow in your cooking this week. Have a great day.
I'm going to use this one. Bye. I'm going to say bye.
You did good.